today, but unusual for me, but I've been down here a few times lately. I've got a few finds to show you. Do a quick roundup, but yeah, I'll just I've had a couple of half silver and a full silver off here, and I think I just got another possibly silver. I don't know what that is. Possibly a sixpence from someone. I'll check it out later. Yeah, as you can see, all them dig holes up there, mine. People have been pounding this place in the last few days, and I've been down here as well. Shallies up there, hanging off the edge. I've seen them all over the national news. Anyway, I'm having a quick hunt around here. We found an old penny, about sixpence, and loads of lead. I'll show you at the end. Anyway, let's go on. I've already done a bit, but for another hour or so. Anyway, I'm doing a little John metal detecting today. I've got the shades on. I haven't shaved my head yet, but yeah, check it out. Had some nice finds recently, shillings and what have you. So yeah, let's get on. Right, I'm calling it a day. I've done about 2 hours or 2.5 hours or something. So yeah, look at all the lead I found. They're all fishing related. I think they're not off the nets, but off the dans. Some of the smaller ones are probably off the nets. Yeah, there's loads of them. Well, don't know why other people didn't carry them out. Loads of them. Big old, nice brass doodah, rope guide or something. Loads of different lead items. It's a part of a battery plates. You know what that is? That's bronze with brass, or a large spokey thing with a hole in it. Got a clue for that with the good stuff. Tent grommet, brass nails, miscellaneous rubbish. And we've got grenade base plug, bad. An old penny, George the 6th and George the 5th. Penny, modern penny, and a modern 5p. Well, I hope, I haven't got my glasses, but I'm hoping that's a sixpence. I'm pretty sure of it, because I don't know about 5p. Another brass nail, got an electrical contact thing, another brass doohickey, which we'll identify at some point. Knob off something, 9mm casing, and a few 9mm bullets. Find plenty of them down here, and other ones, older ones as well. Right, that'll do for today. I'm going to add another bit of video on the end of this. Sun's going down, I'm going to get home, get the tea on. There's some chap up there against the cliff in a yellow jacket. I've talked to him before, he's alright. He got kicked off by the police the other day. I got down there, I sneaked down here, but he got kicked off because he walked over from the other end in front of him. They told him to get down this end, so unlucky, he's making up for it. Yeah, there's him there. I see two others down here earlier, and there's some chap still behind me working along the beach. So yeah, this has been well hit up and down here for the last few days, and so have quite a few others, but still stuff here. So it's all filling in with sand now. Slowly the sand's building up. Good, because look at them cliffs. This is Hemsby, by the way. It's been all over the national news. If you're in the UK, you'll know it. It's Hemsby. Yeah, it's pretty much survived this area as the gap eaten away a little bit behind the rocks. But shallies are suffered up there again. There you go. Wise man built his house on a rock and all that. Anyway, I'll add this on another video, and I'll do a roundup of all the stuff I found in the last few days. Thanks for watching. I'm back down here today. It's now 5 days later from when I last hunted here. The boys are behind me rebuilding the seashore ready for Easter, which is only a few days away. So Yeah, I'll quickly turn you around, but there's some bad wind noise, so excuse me. A bit of rebuilding work. Anyway, I'm just hunting here. Some stony stuff. Really slow and keeping it low. And I just found a little ring. It's only brass, so I assume so it's probably plated. But apart from a bit of rubbish. Anyway, I don't know if I find anything decent. Right, strange find of the day. It's a buckle, but it's got a pin in the middle. Got a pin on there. It's brass. I can't see no way it fixed to anything. Dunno. Odd. Quite a good find though. Right, carry on. Right, I popped down here for a little while today. Looks nice and flat. They've been working a lot down here, so a lot of stuff's been disturbed. Now it's Good Friday tomorrow, and this is Operation Gap Rebuild. Kind of like trying to build the gap up by tomorrow, I think. It's all going off down here. See all the erosion. It's continual now, just little bits each night. That's without any high tides or winds. So yeah, it's quite major. Where I'm standing on is about a 10-foot drop. Push a lot of stuff at the back here. Try to reinforce it all for the next one. Yeah, they'll probably tidy us up by the end of the day, and I'll be back on here. Right, let's get cracking. The others will be down here soon. Onward. Can't believe it, they're having a play in the sea now. He's just been playing in the sea. God. I don't know. Maybe he had to wash it or something. Yeah. Oh well, just found a bullet, that's about all so far. Right, this is funny. I just dug a hole there and dug out this, a number 2. Then next to it, in the next hole, I dug out this, which is part of a toilet handle. So number 2 on a toilet. If you're English you'll understand, if you're any other country you probably won't. Anyway, let's carry on. Right, I'm sorry about the wind. Yeah, I'm sorry about the wind. I'm in a sanded up area now where the cliffs are flat down. Right, I didn't have too much footage for you there, so I'll do a little bit of a roundup. That was just a few hunts I filmed. I did a couple more at night. One more was rained off pretty much as soon as I started. And the others I only filmed sort of stuff I could be bothered to film really. I didn't film a great deal, but yeah, so I'll show you most of the stuff I found, even the just odds and sods. But yeah, little bike I've been working on, top end and clutch repairs. There's other little bits, it's ready to go back. And there's another one I'm about to work on. That's my nephew Connor's engine. We're now going to split that on Saturday. Get that engine pin out. Yeah, you'll know Connor. He's on my other videos, or some of them, field ones and that. Anyway, let's do this roundup. Right, there it all is. Not all of it. There's some surprises under there, which you've already seen anyway. But there you go. Yeah, quite a bit. I'll say it's quite a few hunts, but yeah, good amount of lead. It's all the lead. There's some really heavy chunks in there. That bit there weighs a couple of kilo on its own, so yeah, there's a few kilos of lead there. And all sorts of bits and pieces, insides of batteries and lead rings and fishing weights and all sorts in there. There's a blue fishing weight, I found one of them before, covered in plastic on the touring site hunt. Loads of net weights, all different sort of sizes, look. Shapes and sizes, mostly this size, which are biggish ones. I think they could be off Dan's as well. And then we've got cutlery. Over the years, a lot of shallies have gone over there. That's where you get a lot of junk at. Start to pick through it all, see if you can get anything, didn't you? Here we've got a little bit of bomb shrapnel, some bronze, some brass, 2-inch mortar fuses, a couple of Mills grenade base plugs. That's a bit of a fuse, which is pretty good shape really. It's not really distorted, so not bad. You know what that is? I found out at a different beach, Winton Beach. We did that one night. Some sort of gripper plate, foot plate or something. This stone gave me a bit of a heart attack. I dug a signal out and that came up covered in sand. I thought that was it, some big round thing. But no, that was just some bit of rubbish with it. But it's a stone, perfectly round. I kept it anyway. And this, it's camera lens. It says haze on it, so it's supposed to make a haze effect. Loads of little bits of brass and stuff. Bronze, these are bronze of cable clamps, sort of ferrule thing, rope guide, whatever it is. It's a nice shape, sort of bit of brass. Old antique brass handle, furniture, padlock, bronze end tip off a poker. Found that today. Yeah, had me a number 2 today, and found that as well today. Radiator tap. Got a few of these lead seals. I don't know what they are. I'll find them on the field as well. They're sort of like discs. Brass nails, roves off boats. A brass ball with a thread in it, so obviously a finial or something. Yeah, like those are little bits of brass, sorts of junk down there. That will go in the brass pile. Copper pile. Yeah, crusty old padlock. Much left of it. These are the heartbreakers, look. Oh. Oh. All little ring things which weren't real. No, just that one's the closest. Junker ring. Yeah, all these sort of shapes you think that could have been, you know. The lads are about. I found this as well. It's don't know what it's off, but kept it. And this, I might put a picture up of that. It's really made, so Jay suggested that could be aircraft related because it's so sort of like well made. Sort of bronze and brass disc set into a brass rod chromed, so fine hole down the middle of it. I'll put a picture up of that anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it for the bits and pieces. You can see a bit of digging and a lot of tin cans and rubbish went in the bin as well, so you've seen all the rubbish. Here's the better stuff. Just a couple of little buttons, house key, modern 50p, some modern-ish half P's. Got 2 George 5 pennies and a George 6. Some crusty old half pennies, couldn't tell you what they are. And then 2 threepenny bits, both George 6. No, 5th. George V, sorry. Then we've got a little soldier, lead soldier, doing a salute, which is quite apt, I think. We go on to the bullets. Munitions. We've got general 303s there, common as anything. Little live 2-2 round. Don't know what these are. They're copper jackets, but they've got 2 rings on them, so I'll take a picture of them. Got a couple of Colt 45s, lots of 9mm, splattered 9mm, 9mm casing, 303 blank casing. I think this is probably some sort of military related thing. I don't really know what it is. Put pictures up of things anyway. And we've got 2 long copper bullets, but they're not 9mm, they're a little bit smaller, but they're not 2-2, so I don't know what they are. And we've got a lead 2-ringer. That's probably the oldest bullet, or this one here, which is a splattered small lead bullet. Yeah, so not too bad. We've gone to the silvers now. Woo, silver! Right, first off we've got 1930 sixpence, George the 5th. We've got a 1936 sixpence, George the 5th. And then we've got a 1911 shilling. That side's been cleaned, that's come up lovely. Well, a bit worn, but nice. And the other side I haven't cleaned. This is how I found it, so I'll clean that at some point. We also found a little piece of silver, which has got some stamps on it, but they're not silver marks, they're just a maker and a serial number, but that's definitely silver. And this, looked into it, and I think that's probably a vial of morphine out of a medical case. So yeah, just obviously didn't find that with a metal detector. So hey, take that metal detector in case I had any bad injury. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed it. So I'll probably do a bit more beach hunting. I don't do a lot, even though I live about 2 minutes away. Yeah. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, like, subscribe, and well, catch my other videos. There's a few of them out there. Don't get many views, so be nice. Anyway, catch you on the next one. Laters.